Welcome to everyone. Monday, March 2nd. We're finally into meteorological spring, if you will. That started on Sunday. Here with Jennifer Palumbo, of course. And oh my gosh, I am just thinking about what our show contains today, and it is really psyching me out.
It's making, like, I'm getting a stomach ache just thinking about it. And it's not North Lime Donuts. We are excited about that. It's a different segment.
You may see something on air that has never happened before on live television. Just letting you know.
I'm just hoping that it's not. That I'm not the one to do it.
Oh my goodness, a big morning though. Well, first off, before we get to this morning, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was a great weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do other than the game? I know you went to the game.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
I know we're going to talk about that. Yeah. I went on my first hike of the season. This weekend. I say season. Like when I start hiking, I mean like in the spring, and then I don't finish until winter hits again.
Was it yesterday? Because yesterday was beautiful.
It was absolutely. No, it was yesterday. I went to the Pinnacles. Okay. So if you were out there at the Pinnacles, we may have even walked by each other at some point. But yeah, it was a wonderful day. I really hope you all had a chance to get out and enjoy it.
Yes, because today is absolutely miserable. The rain has not stopped.
Gosh, that's why I was saying yesterday, take advantage of it. Okay, so for this morning, we went to Countdown Games in Lexington. It was an absolute blast.
We tried to break out of prison. They have a new one that's called Prison Break.
Try is a strong word.
Yes, you're going to see how that went. And,
we looked good doing it, though, I will say.
I kind of liked the orange jumpsuits, yeah. It was a good
look. The one that didn't quite fit me, but that's okay because we had a good time doing it anyway.
Yes, that's right. Well, of course, it was also a big weekend for the Cats, an SEC showdown at Rupp Arena. Number 8 Kentucky beat number 15th ranked Auburn. The Wildcats winning their 49th SEC regular season title, and they get a number 1 seed in the SEC tournament. So that means UK will play the first game next Friday in Nashville at the tournament. Tip-off is 1 o'clock Eastern time, right after our show at Bridgestone Arena. And of course, it will be a true blue party in Music City. I actually got to go to the game on Saturday. It was so much fun. They passed out these bracelets. These are like the ones that kind of smack
Those
on
are
you.
like the slap bracelets.
Yes, the slap bracelets that light up.
But you got to do it the other way so you can see the blue light.
Right. Well, I feel like I probably ran down the battery on mine, so it's not quite as bright as it was.
Okay.
But everybody had them on in Rupp Arena, and that was that was.
Did they
fun
turn the lights off and everybody had their little blinking blue lights? That's pretty cool.
Marlena Van Hoos sang the national anthem. It was a lot of fun.
I can only imagine. I mean, I've been to a game in Rupp Arena, but it's always been like one of the early games, before SEC play, like the cheap tickets. But even then, the atmosphere is amazing. So I can only imagine what it's like, especially in a game like this against Auburn.
It was nuts, and I don't like to complain about the refs, but I'm going to because they were bad on both. They were bad on both ends. So that was kind of frustrating to watch that. Also, there were Auburn fans who were sitting a couple rows behind us. Every time Kentucky would take a free throw, they would scream to try to make our players miss. And the best part was, at one point, the UK fans turned around and said, just keep yelling, because every time the Auburn fans did that,
they're making it.
Our guys are clutch.
It's having
line.
The exact opposite effect. Good job.
But it was an awesome atmosphere.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Well, the Cats won, and so did one Kentucky fan.
Yes, this was awesome, too.
During Saturday night's halftime, recent UK grad Nick Hostetter hit a half-court shot. He made it on the first try, and get this, won $10,000. Take a look. Boom! Oh my God!
Just his celebration.
Watch the celebration.
Great too.
Watch it. I bet he only remembers about 2 seconds of that.
He did. He talked. Eleanor Buckley talked to him this weekend, and he said he kind of blacked out. Like, he was just going wild. And the other funny thing is, he has made a half-court shot before, and he won like free food for a year. But $10,000. And it was just such a great moment in the game. And congratulations.
He should take that game on the road and see how many he could do. See how much prize money he could rack up.
Yes.
That'd be amazing.
Well, Coach Cal taking a little break from working this weekend to make a special dinner last night. So Joey, Anna, and I got to enjoy pizza night with Chef Calipari. He gets all the ingredients from his favorite pizza place in Pittsburgh, then brings them all back to Lexington to make the pizzas himself. And it is so good. Now, tell me if you've ever done this before, because this is the key to his pizza. Have you ever sprinkled cold cheese on top of a hot pizza? So the pizza already has the cheese baked into it, and then you take sprinkled.
Are you asking me if I put double cheese on pizza?
Yes, but it's not cooked, and then it melts onto the top of the pizza.
Okay, do you put it back in the oven?
No.
How hot is that pizza?
I'm telling you, you just try it sometime, and you'll see it is amazing. Yes.
I totally
Yeah.
agree. So what? I mean, yeah, I could see that. I feel like any amount of cheese on a pizza is probably the right way to go.
You can never have too much.
You can never have too
Yeah.
much. All right, it's time to take a look at what's on now. Speaking of Coach Cal, Cats also took part in the annual Dance Blue Marathon. They stopped by Memorial Coliseum yesterday to cheer on the UK students who danced for 24 hours to raise money to help children with cancer. It was another record-breaking fundraiser. This year, students raised more than $2 million for the Dance Blue Hematology and Oncology Clinic at Kentucky's Children's Hospital. This is the largest amount in school history. The money is used for pediatric cancer research, staff at the clinic, and things that make families' cancer journey a little bit easier in their time.
This is such a wonderful event
It really
that the
is.
University of Kentucky puts on, and
It seems like they're just out there having a blast, but at the same time, they're just doing so much good, and that is the most important thing about it. But I mean, yeah, it's got to be an absolute blast to do that. But I bet by 24 hours, your feet have got to be barking at that.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is. I've been before. I've never done the 24-hour part of it, but just to go there and be there, it's just a really great experience.
Really is.
And Coach Cal shared some video of the players dancing, and he tweeted, "After a lift and before film and individuals, the team wanted to go over to UK Dance Blues Dance Marathon to raise money in the fight against pediatric cancer," and they had the chant going, "Pick Nick, pick quick," and the players really getting into it. And I just really love this team. I mean, they have a great spirit about them, and it seems like they all get along so well, and it's great that they could take time out yesterday to go be a part of this with their fellow UK students.
Doing a great job.
Yep. Well, speaking of great causes, here's another great update. About 200 people did what Seth and I did, braving the cold. They took the polar plunge Saturday at Texas Roadhouse. The annual event, of course, raises money for Special Olympics Kentucky. And Seth and I took the plunge on Friday. We competed to see who could raise the most money. I ended up getting a little bit more, so I got to pick out Seth's outfit. And he looked so awesome in your pink tutu and tights.
Well, Princess Elephant, I think, is what I was dubbed.
Yes, you did.
I will tell you right now that those that went out and did it on Saturday had much worse conditions.
Well, I thought about them, and I wondered if
than
they
we
just
had.
left the water from when we did it overnight when it was snowing too,
Yeah.
and then get up in the morning. We had it a little bit easy if you consider our water temperature was like 48
degrees.
I can't imagine what it was on Saturday.
It was a lot colder, I can tell you that. I mean,
Yes.
it was pretty close to freezing. But then on top of that, when they got out, the air temperature was 26 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
26 degrees. It's like falling off the Titanic. That is what it's going to feel like. I know a lot of you out there, thought about it. I'm telling you, it was cold. So I can only imagine. When we got out, it was what, 37 degrees or something?
Yeah, that was nothing
It's
compared
nothing
to Saturday.
compared to what they had. So I really, it makes me just so
It makes
proud.
me cold watching this again.
Cold but
And
proud that they
thank
all
you
went
to,
out.
Thank you to all of you who donated
Yes,
to our
thank you
teams.
so much.
They're still counting the donations, but so far this year's Polar Plunge has raised about $62,000 for Special Olympics
That's amazing.
and the athletes and the programs that they have. So job well done, everybody. Thank you.
Sure, I can't do it without you.
Yes.
All right, a popular seasoning appears to have gone through a divorce. Mrs. Dash is now simply known as Dash.
she missed
Uh-oh. Parent company B&G Foods announced that the change was on Thursday. It didn't provide details on what prompted the move, except to say that it refers to the speed one can use. The salt-free seasoning Dash is also partnering with health and wellness expert Joy Bayer. So yeah, I mean, what could possibly have happened?
A name change. I don't know.
Now, see, whenever Dash goes to get its voluntary travel ID, it better have the right documentation, or else they're going to send you back. It's going to happen. Make sure you have all that documentation, Dash.
It's not Mrs. Dash. Yep.
That's right.
Well, the upcoming season of reality court TV's Judge Judy will be the last. Judy Scheinlin made the announcement in an interview with Ellen DeGeneres today. She says the 25th season of Judge Judy will be the final one. But according to JudgeJudy.com, in the 2018-2019 season, her show averaged 10 million viewers a day, and that year she pocketed $147 million
that's it?
and was the highest paid TV host. A lot more than we get paid, according to Forbes. But if you're a big fan of Judge Judy, don't worry. She says she's not retiring. She's not giving up the gavel. She teased, without giving too many details, but that there is a new show in the works called Judy Justice. I mean, she might as well. She's making so much money,
I gotta say, Judge Judy looks so much different when she's not on the stand. Maybe it's
Yes.
just her hair's pulled back, but I mean, I'm just like, is that really her?
Yes,
But
it
yeah,
is,
she looks great.
Yep.
All right, what's the weirdest combination of food you've ever tried?
We have found a list of some really strange ones. We're going to try them. It's on next.